So there guys, welcome back to Hearts of Iron. It is the first, no it's not, it's the 17th of January 1937. And now it's the 18th of January. Cool. Right, Finland. Jeez. What are we dealing with at the moment? Construction effort 2. Quarter of a way to communism. That's not bad. I feel like we're making some decent progress on that. What is this? Division recovery rate, division attrition. Is this something we picked up or is this something we started with? It might be like our starting bonus, I guess. Okay, yeah, okay. Running at speed. We have... What else do I want to look at? Research coming. Mass assault in 37 days. New civilian factory. 4th of March. It's getting a little bit faster. It is getting a little bit faster. We've shaved like 2 months off the time on that. Still can't do anything about our massive deficit of this stuff. I think we're slowly getting there. It's gonna 15 a day. It's going to take a lot to get that 942. 62 days, 2 months to finish reinforcing all that shit. And another 2 months for the support equipment as well. Jeez. What do we do, guys? What the fuck do we do? We can't train any dudes. We don't even... Armoured vehicles are not invented. Jeez, we can't make any planes or any boats or anything. We're so trapped until either we hit communism or someone declares war on us. You know, if Sweden was to turn around and declare war on us, which they can't because they're democratic, that would help because we could just stab them. Just turn around and kill them. But everyone around us is democratic. These guys are unaligned. It looks like the fascists and the Democrats might be fighting over them. Can we tell if their government is being influenced? I don't think we can. We have a captain of industry. Limited conscription, export focus, civilian economy. They're in the similar boat to us in that they can't really fucking do anything. Who's this? Latvia. Latvia have got quite a spread of everything going on at the moment. A backroom backstabber. Interesting. I feel like exploring some of these guys' politics might tell us a thing or two. They've got a pretty spread out thing as well. A Prince of Terror. Holy shit, he sounds brutal. Prince of Terror. 1 building slot, 1 free civilian factory. Yes! Yes! That is what we wanted. Let's get the infrastructure effort as well. Still going to be the 2nd of March. Still going to be the 2nd of March. Although hopefully it'll make the next one a lot quicker. Because there'll be 6 factories working on the next one. Although how does that leave us for slots? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 potential building slots. Jeez, that is not much, is it really? Mass assault is done. We might as well just fly down here, I reckon. The supply grace will be pretty handy, actually, when we first get into the war, because we're going to have so few military factories building stuff. Like, not having to worry as much about supply might be beneficial. I should probably give these guys a commander as well. Who've we got? Ooh. We are in the cold. Oh, both of these guys have that. Amphibious air assaults in cold weather. Out of supply minus 50%. This guy. We're just going to go like pure, not needing any supplies. You know what I mean? See if we can actually do something that will lead us to just be able to kick some ass. So who should our first target be when we do actually go communist and we can start the war? Sweden or Norway? Because Norway's the one that's got troops right on our border. So they're going to be difficult. And they've got 2 naval bases there and another one there. But obviously Sweden is the one that's right up in our face. I don't think it'll matter, because I think if we war on one of them, we'll end up at war with both, ultimately. So we're pretty much going to have to push in with everyone we've got and hope that our Soviet allies back us up, if we even have any Soviet allies. Because I'm guessing they've got similar bonuses to us, isn't it? They'll have a guy who's like, you know, helps with the winter and stuff like that. They must have a similar deal. How are we doing? 30%. Scale to 33. That is really slowing it down, but it's you know, it's getting there. If only the commies could send us a little bit of communism support as well. That would be nice. It's a pity we can't, or can we? Do you know, can we ask for them to send us communism? Hold on. Concentrate Industry 2 is good. Good. No. Not much we can do there, is there, to sort of help us? Because what was done? Concentrated Industry 2, very nice. That is massively far ahead. We could grab the improved machine tools, though. That's pretty good. We'll just keep beavering away on the construction side of things and just hope we can make some sort of mid-game effort. 14th of November for the next factory. That's fucking slow as balls. But maybe some of these bonuses we're getting are going to start bumping that up. How are we doing for boats? We've got another sub completed. What we really need is something that isn't a capital ship. A screen vessel, is that what they call them? A heavy cruiser. Heavy cruiser? No. Let's go have a look at our marine research. We can consider getting a boat researched at some point. Not that we massively need them. A light cruiser or a destroyer, those are the ones, aren't they? Although I guess the heavy cruiser's fine. Is it even a capital ship? Does the diamond indicate capital ships? I think that's how it works. I think diamond means it's a capital ship. Soldiers desert to communist partisans. Capitalists and nationalists will have you spill your blood for them on the front lines, turning brother against brother over disputes that do not concern the working man. Instead of taking up arms against workers who struggle abroad, raise them against the oppressors and overthrow the tyrants. The army, usually a bastion of patriotism and loyalty, has proven not to be immune to the communist propaganda spreading rapidly in Finland. Soldiers are deserting, refusing to fight for their country, sometimes going as far as joining partisan movements that claim to be preparing for revolution. Perhaps they are merely fighting for a different Finland. Gains national spirit, communist partisans. 15% change in popularity of communists. Reduces our recruitable population, but what the fuck? But gives us extra daily communism support. Holy shit. This is fucking catapulting the communism. This is great. This is actually really helpful. Because we don't have to worry about 20% of fucking 600 is fuck all, you know what I mean? Not even a problem. Oh my god. This time next year, guys, we'll be commies. It's happening. It's really fucking happening. And it feels like it's happening a lot quicker than it did for Poland. We really struggled with the democratic swing, but the communist swing, they're fucking loving it. They're all over this shit. They want it. They just want a massive slice of communism. Look at that. The SDP's got literally 0 votes. And only 5 people, 5%, want the fascists. What was that? Modify government. Not yet, I think, but we can probably save it. What do we need? What are we on now? 2.5. What's the 5% one? Extensive conscription. We literally, all we need for that is to be communist. Next election's in July 1939. That's 2 years away. Oh man, look how much shit you can't do. Shit. What are our other options? What other stuff can we do? Military theorist. Military theorist could be handy. Industrial concern. That could be pretty handy, actually. That could help us with our industrial research. We don't need a fucking tank designer. Let's get the industrial concern. See what that does for us. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't, I don't know. But it can't hurt, right? I mean, jeez. We really do need to change the laws, though. That's the thing. We need this communism so that we can change the conscription laws. In fact, no. What we really want to do is change consumer goods factories. That would be a good one to change because that gives us the factories to do shit. And export focus. Export focus is annoying, but it's not affecting us too much at the moment because we don't really have anything. We're not exporting that much stuff because we're so fucking poor. World news. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. There is no outcome for us that does not risk more oppression of the Polish people. Blowing Poland's distancing from the international community, Polish politicians have been pursuing the idea of a power between the seas. While the hope is to create an alliance stretching from the Baltic to the Black Sea, their stated priority remains to reinforce their position against threatening influences to both the east and the west. To this end, Poland is seeking closer bonds with their neighbours in the Baltic. What does that do? I don't know. Infrastructure effort is done. Let's go have a look at that in a sec. Anti-Comintern Pact. Fuck no, son. We like the commies. We want to be commies. Construction 3. Oh, yes. Construction 3 is where we're going. That's our big fucking power shot. Oh my god, the Hindenburg disaster. Oh, the humanity. Can't do anything about it. So we've pissed off Germany. We've put our boots firmly in the communist camp. Hopefully that should make Russia like us a little bit, I think. No, they think we suck. Russia, why? We could improve relations. A daily cost of 0.4. Oh, if we wait until we hit communism, that might be cheaper. Well, let's read this bitch out. The Communist Revolutionary Movement, once a fringe popular among the radical academics in theory and troublemakers in practice, has seen increased support amongst the Finnish working class. The fact that even more people choose to identify themselves with a class at all implies that Marxist ideas are spreading beyond those who actively seek to overthrow the government. KESK members lament this development, longing for a time when Finnish was what people identified as first and foremost. Their concerns are not unfounded. It could be argued that a revolution is already underway, occurring on several levels of society, and it may be too late to stop it. The people may call themselves what they want. Boom! Holy shit, we are so communist. Look at this. Wow, it's gone so much faster for us than it did for Poland. Communism is great, guys. All hail communism. Very soon we'll be able to make friends with the Russians, I think. I feel like the Russians are probably going to be mad at Poland, who are still unaligned. They don't look like they're changing much at all, really, but they're most definitely not communist. So they actually like us for some reason. Good luck, Poland. Right. Let's have a look what's going on. We're still waiting for that factory, but we're researching one through here. This is going to give us 2 civilian factories. Holy shit, that's going to be good. We're at 63% communism. I feel like we might even swing before that. I don't know how the coup thing works. Can we just stage our own coup? Is that a thing we can do? No, we can't. So yeah, it'll either happen or at the election we'll just turn communist. So either way, we're guaranteed communism by July 1939, which I think, is that around about the time that it all kicks off? Is that where most of the shit happens? Because we haven't had the Japanese War yet. The Spanish Civil War's still playing out. And the fucking commies are losing, I think. These guys... Republican Spain are the commies, aren't they? Yeah, they're getting fucking slammed. Russia did not send enough troops over to help by the looks of it. And obviously we can't, so that's bad. Holy shit, we've got a referendum. Marxist ideas took root in Finland a long time ago, but have gained much more widespread support lately. The government has spread outside political theory and into political practice, with disgruntled workers and even some high-profile celebrities voicing support. The communists call this class consciousness, the Kes call it a fast track to riots and treason. Showing little faith in Kiosti Kallio being willing to implement the reforms they demand, the more vocal communists have called for an immediate referendum to have the current government removed. While we might be able to reverse the momentum of this mass movement, failure to do so will doubtlessly result in the more popular communist method of removal. Revolution. Sweet. We don't want that. We don't want that. Oh, this is sweet. The referendum is preferable to a bloody revolt. Boom. Holy shit. And then that's just the same one. We've just done that already. Wow. Oh, see, look at our flag. We've got the hammer and sickle on our flag. Who's this guy? Imo Aaltonen is our new leader. We are vastly communist. Russia... Red Finland. We're Red Finland. Oh, fucking sweet, man. Holy shit. 29th of May 1937, Finland goes communist. Fuck yes. Okay. So now we can really start thinking about what we're going to do. Our national unity is down to 61%, but we might be able to pick things that can bump that back up. No elections anymore, guys. Communism is the way now. So we can save up our political power and start changing our laws now. And we can start thinking about going for one of our enemies. I feel like they're probably a lot stronger than we are. Let's have a quick look. So what have we got? We have 18 land units, 8... Well, no real boats or planes. So 18 land units. And Sweden has 9 to 15, but 100 fucking planes in the air. Jesus, look at all these civilian factories. Holy fuck. Oh my god. What about Norway? 10 to 14. Norway is a little weaker. Maybe Norway should be our first foray into warfare. Maybe that'll give us the edge to actually turn around and get Sweden. Because Sweden have got a lot of factories. So what do we need? We can literally start justifying a war goal now. Do we want to do that? Are we fully equipped? We are fully equipped. Let's slow this down. I mean, we could fucking go for it. How many men does it take to train a unit? How many men? Where's the 6,500? We can't even train a single unit. What about these? Are these cheaper? 3.5. What about these? 2.5. No, we do not have the manpower to make a single unit. So, it's pretty much now is the time? Does that make sense? Or do we want to delay and wait? I mean, how quickly do we want to start mashing up these Norwegians? Do we want to get them now while they're as weak as we are, while it's a fairly even fight? Or do we wait, thinking that maybe we can get further ahead at the risk of them getting further ahead as well? What do you think, guys? I think we're going to leave it here. I'm going to read this out first. Red Finland has chosen solidarity and the political power has been wrenched from the bourgeois. Many within the new government suggest that we fulfill our communist duties and become one with the Soviet Union. Yes! Has more to offer operating on its own under the protection. Red Finland should remain a sovereign state. So what? What does this do? Oh god, I don't even know. We don't want to join the Soviet Union, do we? We don't want to join them. We want to stay independent. Red Finland wants our rule. I don't know what that does. Why won't you just tell me what that does? Can we check? Can we, if we check their tree, is it something in their tree? Oh my god, look at that tree. It's fucking huge. Fuck, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what these options do. I don't want them to, like, just take us over. I just want to be allies with them. Red Finland should remain a sovereign state. Is that what we want to do? Remain a sovereign state? Red Finland wants our rule. I don't know. I am going to save it here and look that up before the next episode, because I don't want to accidentally give them our country. But I don't understand what these options are, so I'll investigate it before the next episode. So have a think. Have a think about what we want to do. We want a war with Norway, but do we want to go into it like straight away, or do we want to wait and risk that maybe they'll get more powerful? I feel like just diving in on them might be the way forward. While the world tension's low, Sweden won't be able to join in, is what I'm thinking, because the world tension won't be high enough for them to do anything about it. I feel like that's a really good idea, so let me know what you think in the comments. For now, I'm going to save it here, go look up what we do with this shit, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!